Only on Wgxa News tonight.
It's so nauseating every time I watch it.
A video making the rounds on social media allegedly showing a teacher grabbing a student's face. The answers the family now wants and where they're turning to get them. Developing now, a petition to seek the death penalty, the horrendous crimes one man is accused of committing, and a mid-state robbery suspect caught in another state, where U.S. Marshals took him into custody after a standoff. Also, heavy rain causing several crashes. Will the weekend also be a washout? Two teams battle for state championships, the send-off ceremony, and how they fared tonight. WGXA News starts right now. As we come on the air, widespread rain across middle Georgia, roads washed out, pavement caving in, and a flood warning in effect near Milledgeville. This video sent to us by Linda Latham at the intersection of Foxglove Island and Island Creek. Foxglove and Island Creek in Baldwin County. You can see that creek running much higher than normal. The wet weather also causing several crashes throughout the day today. We know 7 people injured in this crash on I-475 in Monroe County. The rain and cold weather continuing now at 10. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Cox is in the Skywatch Weather Center tracking it all. Jeff, good evening to you.
Aaron, good evening to you and welcome into the Skywatch Weather Center. As we come on the air, thunder and lightning in parts of Macon and Bibb County and other parts of middle Georgia as well. We got a break from the widespread rain over the evening hours, but tonight more of it now pushing into middle Georgia along and west of 75. It is soaking wet with heavy rain pushing through, and as I mentioned, in the Macon area we have thunder and lightning right now. This is not severe, but heavy rain and thunder and lightning may keep you up a little bit late tonight. Same goes for parts of Macon and Sumter and Crisp counties, thunder and lightning in there. Of course, my viewer is already saying, okay, thunder and winter means it's going to snow in 7 days. Well, I have bad news. Winter starts next weekend, so that doesn't apply just yet. No snow in the forecast. But widespread rain, you bet, and that's on top of the inches of rain we've already had. You can see all of middle Georgia getting in on the rain today, and it's that swath of red from Macon to Sparta. At least 2 to 3 inches of rain, and you saw the video at the top of the show creating swollen creeks, streams, and rivers. And in Lake Sinclair, they've actually opened at least one floodgate there, and so that is allowing a release of water down the Oconee River into the Milledgeville area, and because of that, a flood warning is now in effect through tomorrow afternoon. Some minor flooding expected. Bottom line, if you have any interest along creeks, streams, and rivers in middle Georgia, you need to watch them because they have gone up quickly. The Oconee River in Milledgeville, it was at 7 feet yesterday. Tonight, it's at 20 feet. Talk about a big climb in a short amount of time. Coming up in just a bit, we'll walk you through tonight's rain hour by hour. I've got your weekend outlook. And speaking of all this rain, we'll examine the trends of rain in 2019. That plus your 10-day forecast coming up.
Continuing coverage tonight as we hear exclusively from the family of a little girl who was seen in a video that's been circulating on social media of her face getting grabbed by a teacher in Lawrence County. The family choosing to post that video now as it was just released to them more than a year after the actual incident. Only on WGXA News tonight, Tiffany Thompson sat down with the family. And Tiffany, they're only speaking with you, saying they want answers.
Aaron, that's right. Tanya Stapleton is the legal guardian and great aunt of 7-year-old Chloe. She got some traction after posting the video on her page, but it quickly went viral when she posted the video on Governor Brian Kemp's page. She tells me she was only looking for answers. Those answers she's going all the way to the governor to provide.
Tanya Stapleton says Chloe is like most 7-year-olds. She loves dolls, stuffed animals, toys, and school. Stapleton says it was back in September of last year when she went to her yearly parent-teacher meeting. That's when Stapleton says she spoke to Chloe's teacher at Northwest Lawrence Elementary about Chloe's yearly progress. After that, she says a conversation about an incident came up.
I just want to let you know I had an incident with Chloe today. She crumbled so-and-so's card. I can't even remember the little boy's name. He's been out sick, and that was it, basically.
Stapleton says she told the teacher she would talk to Chloe, and that was all. Or so she thought. Stapleton says it was the next evening when she got a call from the school letting her know about an incident that happened that morning.
An incident happened with the teacher and Chloe, and everything's fine. She seems to be okay, but we wanted to share it with you.
The incident, Stapleton says, a video that allegedly shows Chloe's teacher grabbing her face, She tells me she got it from the Professional Standards Commission last month, despite the incident happening over a year ago. Stapleton showed me a longer version of the video they posted on social media that's now gone viral.
Now, Chloe's the third child right here. That's the teacher, and that's the other teacher. There's the first.
3. That's how many times Stapleton says Chloe was grabbed. Stapleton shows me in the video a father walking by when this happened. She says this is the person that alerted officials.
It made me sick to my stomach. And when I was still watching, it makes me physically sick. It's just like, it's nerve-wracking.
The school releasing a statement saying the incident in question occurred at the beginning of last school year and was addressed by the school district administration with the parent and with the teacher. Also, appropriate state agencies were notified in accordance with standard procedures. Other than the social media postings unrelated to the school district, nothing has occurred which would suggest that the incident should be revisited. Due to privacy and confidentiality rights of the student and the parent, the school district is very limited in any further information that it can provide.
Stapleton tells me the alleged teacher in question still works at the school. Now, I did reach out to the school for further comment and to confirm this, and I have not heard back yet. You can read the entire statement from the school on our website at wgxa.tv. But for now, reporting in the studio, Tiffany Thompson, WGXA News.
Tiffany, thanks. Across the state tonight, the Georgia mother who police said abandoned her special needs son at an Atlanta hospital is free on bond. A judge granted a signature bond for Diana Elliott. That means she only needed to sign her name to be released from jail on the child cruelty charge. Elliott will not have to come up with the $10,000 in bond money unless she fails to show up for court. Both the prosecution and defense agreed that Elliott needs parenting help and not jail time. Macon defense attorney Brian Girard decided to take Elliott's case at no charge. Happening now, the Houston Judicial Circuit District Attorney is seeking the death penalty for a man accused of 2 murders last year. Daniel Franz II is charged with murder in the shooting death of Parker Moore during an armed robbery at Barbaritos in Warner Robins on January 21st last year. Franz is also charged with the January 13th murder of Janak Patel, and he's also charged with armed robbery of the Chevron gas station where Patel was working on the night of the killing. Officials filed a notice of intent to seek the death penalty. The indictment also charges Franz with the attempted murder of Jordan Christian during the Barbaritos robbery. An update tonight, Warner Robins police are still investigating after a man was shot in the face last night in the 1500 block of Watson Boulevard. And tonight we know the victim has been identified as Christian Searcy. Officers found a BMW at the scene that had its windows shot out. We're told that vehicle belongs to Searcy. He's still being treated at the Medical Center Navicent Health in Macon. Police say that shooting may have been drug-related. A shooting at a Georgia factory leaves 1 person dead. The suspect catching a bus and heading out of state, where he was finally taken into custody.